geobyte.
Dear students, now let us discuss elastic collision in two dimension is also called oblique collision. For that, let us consider two bodies. Let the body 1 of mass maintaining the velocity u1, another body, the second body, that second body is maintaining the mass m2 with the velocity u2. Both are colliding, both are colliding m1 and m2. After collision, both bodies may be traveling in different directions. In different directions. Let us say the body 1 is moving in this direction with a velocity v1 at an angle alpha with line of action, and body B or second body with mass m2 is moving in this direction at an angle beta with a velocity v2. Okay, then since after collision the bodies are maintaining with certain velocities like v1 and v2 at an angle, then both bodies are developing two component of velocities. The body 1 is maintaining the horizontal component of velocity v1 cos alpha and vertical component of velocity v1 sin alpha. Similarly, body 2 is also maintaining horizontal component of velocity v2 cos beta and vertical component of velocity v2 sin beta. Okay, here both bodies are colliding in the perfect elastic manner. Therefore, momentum is conserved and kinetic energy also conserved. It means first let us write the law of conservation of momentum from law of conservation of momentum. Momentum. First, let us write in horizontal direction. In horizontal direction. Horizontal direction. In the horizontal direction, the total momentum before collision is m1 u1 plus m2 u2. After collision, m1 v1 cos alpha plus m2 v2 v2 cos beta. Okay. Similarly, in the vertical direction, in vertical direction, in the vertical direction, the momentum in vertical direction before collision due to mass m1 is 0, m2 also 0. It must be equal to m1 v1 sin alpha minus m2 v2 sin beta. The reason why it is written m1 v1 sin alpha minus m2 v2 sin beta is, look at the v1 sin alpha is acting vertical upwards, whereas V2 sin beta is acting vertically downwards. That's why it is written M1 V1 sin alpha minus M2 V2 sin beta. From this I can also write M1 V1 sin alpha is equal to M2 V2 sin beta. Okay. Similarly, let us write the conservation of energy from law of conservation of energy. Conservation of energy. It is half M1 U1 square plus half M2 U2 square. That is the total kinetic energy before collision. Since perfectly elastic collision is happening, total kinetic energy before collision must be equal to total kinetic energy after collision. After collision, total kinetic energy m1 v1 square plus half into m2 into v2 square. Right? Since total kinetic energy before collision equal to total kinetic energy after collision, therefore loss of kinetic energy, loss in kinetic energy equal to zero. Kinetic energy for a perfect elastic collision, perfect elastic collision is equal to zero. Understood clearly? Yes.
Geobyte.